First, I want to start by saying if you are going through a miscarriage or you've gone through a miscarriage, I want to express my condolences to you and let you know that I'm truly sorry for your loss. And I hope with this episode you can get a little bit of healing from it. So in this episode of Uncommon Knowledge, I wanted to talk about miscarriage and how your gynecologist can help you. Now, 1 in 5 women has experienced a miscarriage. So if you go around and you ask the women in your circle, a few of them have actually gone through this. They may not share it publicly, but they've experienced it before. But the good news is those 1 in 5 women go on to have normal, healthy pregnancies. So having a miscarriage does not mean you cannot get pregnant, and it does not mean you cannot go on to have a normal, healthy pregnancy. A lot of my patients will say, I forgot to take my prenatal vitamin. I forgot to eat healthy. I forgot to drink water. I was too stressed out. Is that why it happened? No, it is not why it happened. It is not your fault. It is not something you did or did not do that caused it. There are milestones the pregnancy has to pass. There are checkpoints the body's looking for that pregnancy to pass so that it can continue to support it. If at any point in the growth of the pregnancy falls short of the milestone or doesn't meet the checkpoint, then the body withdraws support. And so in some cases, they do an ultrasound and there's no heartbeat or bleeding starts to happen. So in those cases, it means that pregnancy didn't pass a checkpoint, and so the body withdrew support. This is not because you forgot to take a prenatal vitamin, or you forgot to eat, or you forgot to drink, or you forgot to sleep, okay? In some cases, in most cases, out of your control. So it's sort of a defense mechanism the body has to prevent an abnormal pregnancy from growing. It's sort of, our bodies are smart in that way. Most of the time we can't pinpoint what caused the miscarriage. 90% of the time it's because the chromosomes or the genes didn't, combine well or something at the microscopic level. So just something that's not due to what you did. We become concerned when it's repetitive, 2 miscarriages, 3 miscarriages. Then we're concerned that there's something more than just the body's defense mechanism, causing this. Then we start to investigate it a little bit more. Another question my patients ask me is, what can I do to ensure this doesn't happen again? My biggest recommendation is something called preconception counseling. So before you get pregnant, talk to your doctor. The pregnancy can be very demanding on your body, on your vascular system, on your mental health. 800 milliliters per minute of blood is going to your uterus when you're pregnant. That's a very, very big task that your body's taking on. So we need to optimize you. We need to make sure if you have high blood pressure, it's well controlled. If you have diabetes, it's under good control, because your body's going to demand more from you. So having that conversation with your doctor, making sure you're healthy before you begin. Most of the time you want it planned so you can prepare. Sometimes it's a surprise, that's still fine. However, I would recommend preconception counseling if you've gone through a miscarriage before. Also, if you are in the best shape of your life, if you're in optimal health, you don't have any issues, miscarriages can still happen. It's not because of something that you can physically do. It's sort of a process your body manages on its own. And there are women who don't even know they were pregnant, women who didn't even get any prenatal care and their pregnancies turn out fine. And that's okay. Bodies are sort of made to handle such things. Once you start thinking or planning that you want to get pregnant, I would recommend starting a prenatal vitamin right away, even if you're not pregnant yet. Just start it to optimize your, the vitamins and minerals in your body. If you are on a special diet, you might be missing some nutrients. If you're a vegan, a vegetarian, you might be missing some nutrients that you need to supplement. Additional folic acid, so the baby's brain development is good, things like that. I've had patients who came to me because it was very difficult for them to go to their OBGYN when they were going through a miscarriage. Difficult for them to be in the same waiting room with pregnant women and screaming children. And I would say that's an advantage that going to a gynecologist has. I'd be happy to take care of you in my office and see you through that process and the healing process as well. I hope this has been helpful. This has been Uncommon Knowledge with Dr. Durowade. I'll see you next time.